down?
Yeah! I'm Get the fuck out of here. Hit the guy in the front yard. Knock the guy in the front yard.
Yeah, there.
I knocked him in the front yard.
Only a spark, light my way.
I don't recall.
Yeah! Fuck yeah, dude.
This is our sin, but I still believe,
Holy shit.
still believe.
And I knocked him in the front yard.
Pain, through the grief, through the light,
Yeah, if he can jump off.
through the storm,
Oh,
cry,
revenge is so sweet,
through the wars. Oh, I still believe. Still believe. All at sea, don't cover me till I'm tossed on the waves. When the darkness comes, feel the breeze, but I still believe through the cold, through the heat, through the rain, through the tears, through the crowds, through the cheers. I still believe. I still believe. I'll march this road, I'll climb this hill, up on my knees if I have to. I'll take my place upon this stage. I'll wait till the end of time for you, like everybody else.
Yeah, come back down.
That's how you do it.
That I meet,
Oh, no, when I'm here, 220.
feel like I wanna go home. What do I feel? What do I know? But I still believe. Yes, I still believe. Through the shame, through the grief, through the heartache, through the tears,
Kobe
through the wind, through the years. For people like us, in places like this, we need all the hope we can get. No, I still believe. And I still believe. Oh, I still believe.
GG's and good morning. Afternoon now. I am here. Time got away from me. I have 1,000,001 projects left over from the weekend, which the weekend was great, by the way. We got a lot accomplished. We, the wife and I got a lot done around the house, and it just like trickled into today. So I'm here for a short period of time. I had to say happy birthday to PUBG PC. Today is its 9th birthday. 9. This game's been around for 9 years. And that was some older footage. That was from 2021. So about 5 years old now. Maybe less. I can't remember now. But Thursday will be my 5-year anniversary of affiliate. So I've been doing this for a few years. Just a couple. But those were the days. Those were the best days. DMZ was a lot of fun, but PUBG was the best. Absolutely. Friday, GZWs, let's go. Here's some old footage. A lot of talk about Arc Raiders. A lot of talk about Arc Raiders. More talk about Arc Raiders. All right, pretend I'm not even here. If you find once he gets his writing project done, he procrastinates like his father. Yes, it is hereditary. Did anyone see my Alan Richardson video I posted in Discord? He beat his neighbor up. I did. I watched a little bit of it. I saw TMZ in the top corner. I kind of backed out of it. It's hard to tell what's AI and what's not, but I'm seeing that a lot of news sources are saying the same thing. But let me go see. Please send me some of that motivation media. I did nothing for the past 4 days, and now we got to get back to routine. I have no motivation right now. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I sat here again for 25 minutes. What am I gonna do today? While watching another streamer. Like, what am I going to do today? I've got nothing. I've got nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Little Hog sent me another game yesterday. I was hoping he could strike lightning twice. Not this time. Oh, he got lucky with the Naquan, but this game he sent me yesterday, not so good. It's kind of a cool idea, but I don't know. It's also kind of like, I don't know. It just feels kind of strange. Just the whole premise of the game, but I won't get into it. Uncle Bobbers, how you doing, man? Bubba, did you go back and play Blackout? Have you tried Blackout at all in any form? So for me, Blackout, the new version, it's inferior to the original. It's kind of cool, kind of like reminiscent. It's for me, it's more fun to watch than it is to play the new Blackout. But again, I haven't played it since day one. And day one, they forced you to play quads, and I was getting in with a bunch of idiots. And I messaged Louie a couple days ago. He must be busy or out of town. I got my settings dialed in for Blackout. I just haven't played it. He wanted to make sure I can get my settings right on the game. And I don't know what it was. There was one graphic setting in there somewhere that was hindering about 25 frames. That's pretty big. That's a pretty big hit. Good old PUBG. That's right, the Ghost. How you doing today, buddy? I was getting ready to start watching Weapons. I did think that you were getting on. I didn't think you. I mean, I'm not gonna be on for very long. I knew I had to be here. I keep telling the wife, like, some days I just want to take the day off and go get a bunch of stuff done, which I started to do today. But I'm like, I told him I'd be here. I just got to show up. I got to show up. I have nothing to do, nothing to talk about, but I got to be here for the boys. What did everyone play over the weekend? I got a chance. I got like a 45-minute window where I was able to fire up roadside research and check out the new update, and it's pretty cool. But it's kind of like Schedule 1. It takes. Now there's nothing to do. There's not. I bought all the upgrades. Now it's just alien tech. So now it's just a grind. You can get like 2,500 a day. If you're on point, but I need like 100,000. So you see, now it's just become a grind. So I had fun. I had fun with roadside research. I think it's a pretty fun game. But now I'm kind of like, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do anymore, man. Bubba loves Ark. Good. I like turtles. Bike got away from him there for a sec. Good watch. I was killing in Valorant last night. Headshots at least 75%. Nice. The neighbor came off his property, so he kind of looked like the aggressor from that standpoint. Lawn is overgrown as fuck, and the house is a disaster. I think I'll accept it. We still can't mow lawns over here. I mean, it's snowing right now. It's snowing. It's like 35 degrees, and it's all snow. But the last few days, it was a little chilly, not too bad, but it was still kind of cold. And I was in my garage getting a ton of stuff done. Yesterday, the wife and I got some furniture, some new living room furniture. We replaced all of our LED lights. It was $65 just for light bulbs. $65 just for light bulbs. But man, it makes a huge difference. Proper lighting in a house makes all the difference. The wife made a bunch of. She was neck deep in her stand-up mixer yesterday. She made up a bunch of bread and buns for this week's meals. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was a good time. Went out and helped family members. We got a lot done. So. AI is such a problem. It is. It really is. You have to really double check, and you almost have to it's more of a common sense thing now to catch AI than it is like looking for three additional fingers or misspelt words or things that just don't make sense. AI is starting to get things proper. So now it's just a matter of sense. Like, does it make sense that someone would have a camera in their personal bathroom at home to catch the dog falling in the, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, now it's just down to common sense. How did a camera get way the fuck up there? And why would someone put a camera way up there in the middle of nowhere to catch this footage? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where it's at now. And the amount of people that reshare AI and get bamboozled by it is astronomical nowadays. Ika Skin, good morning. Afternoon. Afternoon. I'm GD. Fuck COD. No. Did you ever play, Bubba? Did you ever play the original? He's gone now. Did you ever play the original Blackout? Spring cleaning happened all day Saturday into Sunday. Not much gaming happened. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. At one point, I think it was Saturday night. The wife had to go do something, and I jumped on to see if anybody was on doing anything. I saw absolutely, it was a ghost town. There was nobody on. Not even Xbox, my Xbox friends. Nobody was on. It was crazy. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff done. My garage is starting to come along. Got a ton of work to do. I started poking around on this Honda that we got. Started messing with that. Found that they had an old school remote start installed. So now I just got to track down a remote for it, and the car's got a remote start. Let's go, dude. I'm excited. Ark. Happy Monday, y'all. Got strangled into 3 rounds of DMZ and avoided taste testing the Glock after, and then last night ran some Delta bars and had a pretty good time. That's good. I heard that there was a sale on Sons of the Forest on Steam if anyone is interested. I don't know if it's still going. Put it up DMZ other night. Good times. Good game. All cheaters and lobby crashers. I own it. It's good. I ran one game on Ashika. Don't see any cheaters. Killed 2 real players. Then my squad died and then they left. Shakira Island. Yes. Shakira Island. I don't really miss that game. I don't really miss DMZ. I sometimes I do, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really miss it too much. Al Mazrah as a map was great, and I would love to see Al Mazrah come back in some form. I don't know. I don't really care for Avalon. I think Blackout should have been on Al Mazrah. I don't know. They refused to give us the original Blackout map, which was superb, but that's fine. I snagged Modern Warfare 2019 for 6 bones. Yeah, I saw that it's making a resurgence. People are saying that it's somehow playing into the reveal of COD 4 or Modern Warfare 4 this year, but I don't know. I don't see how. I mean, it's not. Is it really a promotion? Are they really promoting it by selling it so cheap? I don't know. I'm down to run some games one night. I don't know. Wolfie enjoys the DMZ. No one ever did play original. No, I never played. Oh, okay. So that's why. Dude, I think if you would have played the original Blackout, I think that you would have at least gone back to try it. Blackout was superior to Warzone in just about every facet, except for maybe graphics. Gunplay, the way you did things, the skins were outrageous, but they weren't irritating like they are now. Like, they were goofy, and some of the weapon skins were great. One of my favorites, I don't remember the gun, but it turned into a plane. So as you're aiming the gun, the little propellers going in a wing. the gun skins were the best. Dupers, aimbot, walls, lobby crashers make it almost impossible. Tarkov is on sale if anyone's interested. There was like 70,000 people playing it this weekend. Yeah, I saw 50. A couple reports saying about 50, but I know it went higher than that at some point. And that was just on Steam, so they're not counting Battle.net or whatever. So, but I don't think it was on sale on Battle.net, right? It was only on Steam that was on sale. Yeah, Tarkov's still on sale if you guys are interested in that crap. Arc Raiders is on sale. I hear the numbers are starting to dwindle on that game. Dying Light the Beast. Never played that one. Yeah, Sons of the Forest is $8.99. 70% off if you guys are into that. And then what else? Anything else? Cyberpunk's on sale for $21. I don't know if does Cyberpunk, is it the whole thing now, or do you have to buy the DLC separate? Is it all packaged together? I don't know how that works. So there's a Ninja Turtles game in here. Co-op action roguelike PvE. Why would you have to tell me that a Ninja Turtles game is PvE? It's only $3. Splintered Fate. Looks like a good co-op time there. Heard that it was incredible. It was, bro. It was. I was trying to put together some videos this weekend. Never happened. I got so buried in other things. Barely even looked at my computer. GameStop is selling the physical copy for $3 of Modern Warfare for console. My son has a job interview this Friday to work at a hopefully he gets the job at a video game resale shop in the area. I'm just going to give him a list of things I'm looking for, starting with the Dreamcast keyboard. And if he ever finds them to holler at me, I will send him money immediately. Western Union. Do people still Western Union money? I don't think there's a reason to with Venmo and PayPal, and I think Western Union's a thing anymore. It can't be. Got back into Drive Beyond Horizons on Sunday. New update dropping this week. Wow, 129 watching Crimson. Apparently there was 4 endings now to Cyberpunk, unless there was always 4, but I don't know. I've never finished it. There's more than that. I've personally seen 4, and that's only if you go down the road, if you go down a certain road. I think there's more. I think there's like 8. But I've personally seen 4. There's the one where you go up into the space and then you have to stay there because you didn't take the thing out of your head. There's another one where you take the thing out of your head and then they let you go. They're still in space and they have to let you go. They let you go back down to Earth, but you're only going to live for like 9 months. Then there's the third one where you shoot yourself in the head. And then the fourth one, I can't remember what the fourth one was. I think you die in a blazing glory. But I think there's more than that. Modern Warfare console. I got you. I got a physical copy here as well. Because at one point, I don't know if you guys remember, we'll go back down memory lane. If you pre-purchased Modern Warfare 19, you unlocked some stuff in Blackout. You unlocked the you unlocked the skin for the main character. I can't remember his name now. Price. You unlocked Price, which was a cool character skin, and there was something else you unlocked as well. So I pre-ordered it for Blackout. Still, I'm watching the gameplay. Have you? I've seen Shroud playing right now. Gameplay of Crimson Desert or whatever? Yes. I watched a little bit. Not my cup of tea. Head 3 still is 10. Yes, was watching play, and on Saturday he definitely says the controller are wacky, but he switched to mouse and keyboard. Bundles or DLC for DLC are 45 to 65% off. One guy said if you like exploring puzzles, then it's the game you want to play. So in addition to the funky controls and all the bugs and all the issues with the game, apparently Intel reached out to them months ago or a year ago or something and tried to help them so that they can get their game running on the Intel Arc cards. And they said, no, we don't want your help. And then they released it and it doesn't work on Intel cards. That's pretty fucked up, man. So, I mean, it's not a huge part of the market, but there are a lot of Intel Arc cards out there. So limiting your game, and Intel even offered their help to get it to run on their card. And they're like, no, we're good. We're just not going to release it for your card. That's pretty fucking weird. That's pretty weird to me. Anybody else find that strange? I mean, I know that it's a small percentage of people that are playing on, but they're still playing on, I don't know. It's just weird that they would cut those people out. It's on console too, isn't it? Isn't it available on console, or is it only PC? I don't know. Not my normal game, but sounds pretty cool. I've been looking at it. The Red Dead fan inside me is telling me to buy it. There you go. It's on. Okay, so it's on both consoles. It's on PC, but it's not available to play on the Intel Arc cards. That's just so mind blowing to me. It's not fight. It's more exploring with no hand holding. It's everywhere. It's everywhere but Intel. That's so funny, man. That's not the craziest thing you're going to hear this year in 2026. And that sounds absurd, right? Like, why would you do that in 2026? That's crazy. There are still companies making games for last gen consoles. That's another crazy thing you're going to hear this year. But the craziest thing you're going to hear all year, I think, at this point, is in November when Grand Theft Auto comes out. Console only. That's going to be the craziest thing you're going to hear. You're going to be like, your mind's going to be blown. In the year 2026, we're still making games for a console that is what 13 years old now. We're doing console exclusives, and we're not making games for all video cards. I mean, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's a weird world we live in. Apparently to one guy I saw on TikTok, you can put armor on your dog. Do they sell horse armor for $10? Can I get the $10 horse armor? I imagine they took data from Black Desert to see who their player base came from. Yeah, I still don't. I mean, it's one thing to exclude people because you couldn't just get it to work, but when you have the company that makes the graphics cards offering you help to get it to work on their graphics card and you say, no, thank you. That's a skill issue. That's a dev skill issue right there. I absolutely would have said, sure, come on in, let's get it going. Don't get in my way. You help that small team over there get it going on your. Let's fucking make it happen. Saw one guy RKO and enemy lols. We already knew that console's better. It has robots in it too. Got it. Sure, they offered help, but how much money? That they didn't say. I didn't know. I didn't think there was. Do they charge money when they do that? Most of these companies, I've never heard of it, money exchanging hands when they're like Nvidia wants to go in to a certain game and try to help them, get everything so that it's optimized for their platform. I've never heard about money being changing hands. And to me, I don't think I would be charging people, because I would be sending my people to these game companies to help them optimize things, because it only helps and benefits me. I wouldn't charge them for optimization. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. But I've never heard of money changing hands for that stuff, unless they just don't talk about it. If they had a price, you don't need your business. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, again, it's a small percentage, but there's a lot of people that have Intel cards. I have one. I have an Intel Arc card. It's for streaming and video editing. That's what I use it for. I don't game on it, but it's a cheap way of getting into gaming. So I don't know. One of those oopsie things. Oops, guess I probably should have done that. What was the other game that I saw over the weekend that looked kind of interesting? Oh, it's one of the games that's on my wish list. Cleared Hot just released a new update. It's on sale right now too for $12. Chapter 1B update. If you guys are into those old strike games from the 90s. Jungle Strike, Desert Strike, Urban Strike, Soviet Strike. I think there's 4 of them all together. I can't remember now. If you're into those Apache helicopter games back in the day, this is the game to play. It's pretty fun. Where's all coming? Cool, man, cool. So yeah, we got what's going on this week here. Let's what else we got? Let's see. PUBG's birthday today. Nothing going on tomorrow. Wednesday we have Hitman. A bunch of shit's dropping on Wednesday, so we'll be playing Hitman on Wednesday. Thursday's my affiliate anniversary, and Crime Scene Cleaner gets a big update, but because we play on Microsoft, we probably won't see the update that day. So we'll figure out what to play that day. We got to do something. And then Friday is the day. We will be here early. We will be playing all day long. Probably end up being like a 12-hour stream. We'll see what happens. Saturday, the wife is taking our daughter prom dress shopping. So it's a girls' day. They're gonna be out of town for the whole day. So I will be streaming Saturday as well. So I know I say this a lot and it usually goes unanswered, but I'll just, out of common courtesy, I'll do it again. If anyone's interested in playing some games, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to fly solo, and that's all there is to it. And I'll go through the whole damn game solo again, because I had a good time doing it. But I would love to get the homies involved. But you got to talk to me. You got to talk to me, Goose. We need more whistleblowers to tell us what happens behind the curtain. Yeah. We need more whistleblowers about shit that's happening behind the scenes, and less. And no more leakers. Leakers need to go away. Leakers ruin everything for everybody. Leakers are the bane of my existence. And I'm glad that they're starting to get their walking papers. Legal action, I'm 100% behind legal action on leakers. I fucking hate them. Hate them. With a passion. Saturday Gray Zone, let's fucking go. I'll be there. Just clear my schedule for Saturday, not that anything was planned. I'm going to be extremely busy this weekend again, but I told the wife, like, I got to stream on Saturday. We haven't streamed on a Saturday in over a year now. And with Gray Zone popping out, and there's going to be a lot of people on the fence about getting supporter edition. There's going to be a lot of people looking to watch us play Gray Zone. So I need to get as many eyeballs on me as possible. Subs are still supposed to be delivered tomorrow, waiting for updated tracking. Awesome. Thanks, man. I'll eat that bitch right on fucking stream too. Owner of OnlyFans passed away. He was 43. Does that mean they're going to shut it down? Are they going to shut OnlyFans down? Cool. All right, so Friday is going to be the day. It's probably going to be a slow week because there's really nothing to play anymore. Wednesday we're good. Friday we're off to the races. I can't wait. I wish today was fucking Friday, but it's not. Let me know what time Saturday. I'll be there from the start. I'll stream also. Gray Zone Friday will be on all day, sir. Yeah, same here. Yep, same here. I've been struggling. I'm a little bummed. I was hoping that we were going to be able to get some people together. I wanted to get my character ranked up to 50, but I have failed. I'm a failure at getting people to play with me. I don't know what it is. My wife says I intimidate people, and I'm like, maybe, I guess, I don't know. I don't feel like I do. I mean, maybe, I don't know, but my wife says I intimidate people, and that's why people don't play with me anymore. She's so honest. I love her. But that was after I said I wouldn't play Stardew Valley with her in a co-op situation. So maybe she was just mad. I don't know. Maybe she just irritated with me. But I've been trying like crazy to get a squad together. Where's Honda? I got a bone to pick with Honda. This guy right here is great at coming in here and blowing up the stream. Let's go, guys. Tonight we're all going to be on. Let's get a group together. Let's go fucking play some Gray Zone. Let's do it. I get on and I'm waiting and I never see no Honda. Never see a fucking Honda. I don't know about you guys, but he gets us all riled up and then he fucking bails, man. I don't know. Should play Reanimal with the wife on stream. We plan on playing something together. I told her I owe her. We were supposed to play that Pal World game a couple years ago. I was supposed to do a Stardew thing with her. We started playing that the way out or a way out or something like that. We were supposed to finish that on stream. We were supposed to play Clue. We've been talking about, hasn't really gone any further than just talking about doing a Jackbox Saturday again. So oh, it's on the docket. I have a list of shit that we got to get done, but we're still trying to catch up from January. We'll see. Reanimal has some good jump scares. I would assume. The Little Nightmares game. Those games, my God. They scared me. They gave me nightmares. But that's why I like those games, man. They're so dark. Dark, man. Anyone ever play the game Inside? And there was another one. There was a couple of games. My kids and I really loved the game called Braid. We could rewind time. But then there was another one. And then there was Inside, but there was another one where this kid was, there was spiders and shit. I can't remember which one it was now. Those creepy ass games, dude. I love them. So you're saying you ignore your wife? Yes. Yes. I've watched her play Stardew Valley, and I just can't get into those games. I can't do it, man. It's so boring. Building bases and shit. It's Blair Witch. I played that years ago on console. It did not run very well on the Series X. It was very choppy. It was, I mean, it must have been very, very low frame rate, but I did try to play the Blair Witch game. Didn't get very far in it. It was weird. You want a crazy, like, scary game? Go play like Amnesia. Amnesia is a very scary game. Stardew and Graveyard Keeper are bangers. Stardew's a tough one. My wife loves that. The three games that she plays is Stardew Valley, Coral Island, and her absolute favorite is The Sims 4. That is that's her game. But the other two are very, very close. So when she gets bored with one or there's a new update, she'll drop the other ones and play that game until that gets boring again. Then she goes back and she plays the other ones. And Blair Witch is definitely creepy. Yes. Well, it's tough because it's boring as fuck. There you go. At some point, though, like I get to the point where like I start thinking about all the other things I have to do. So if I start playing a game and it's really boring, I'm just like, what else could I be doing? Oh yeah, there's things to do in the garage. I'm going to go to the garage. I'm going to get some stuff done today. I'm surprised she doesn't play Disney Dreamlight Valley. She doesn't like it. She tried it. She didn't like it. Got to show her Graveyard Keeper. It started with dead bodies. Okay, Graveyard Keeper. I will write this down for the wife. Oh, I can mark this off the list. That's been handled. That's been handled. That's been handled. Good. Okay. All right. Got some things done that I didn't mark off my list, man. Dreamlight's good too. She played it. She didn't like it. She didn't really care for it. She said it was too grindy. The other games are less grindy. My dog is barking at something. At 12:50. I don't think I have anything going on. Any deliveries today? I don't think so. Yeah, lots to do in Disney. My girl always grinding away at some challenges or whatever. Yeah, I downloaded that one. There was a couple of games I had her play and just try out, and she didn't really care for them. She said that Dreamlight's just way too grindy. Said she likes the cartoony shit or whatever, and she likes that they're it's Disney or whatever. But she said it's way too grindy, and she doesn't prefer that. So MLB starts this week. Think I'm going to opening day for Phillies Thursday. Nice. 1 week the Super Mario movie comes out. Never got into any of those. Someone said Mercy. Mercy is on a streaming platform somewhere. The Longest Walk is coming out here shortly. That's another movie that we wanted to watch. We were going to go see it in theater, but then things happened. A lot of movies coming out. Yeah. All right. I'm going to take a quick little break. I'm going to try to keep this thing going a little bit longer. I feel bad if I don't stream for at least an hour or so. I'm going to go grab some more coffee and see someone's here. I don't know what's going on. I'll be right back. It's a ghost town. Nobody out there. My dog's losing her mind, I think. Mercy was good. Longest walks on stars. Oh, we just canceled that. Son of a bitch. 26 Xbox partner preview. March 26. I'll be lurking, driving to the airport. Jagos, you have a great day, man. Jagos, what do you think about, before you take off, man, what do you think about Blackout? You liking that? I've been watching you play. I watched you stream it. I've been watching another guy that I've been watching for like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years now. I actually, oddly enough, I started following him when he's back in the Blackout days when he was streaming that. Slow, boring day, nothing happening today. Sitting by the fire, dazing into the flames. I'm about to do the same damn thing, man. Sitting here smoking the fire. At this week for the sale, I'm good for another month. We're playing Pokemon Fire Red. I don't know how we made it through these games when we were kids. Like me with a liquor store. That's funny. Cold, rainy day today. Yeah, it's snowing here. It's 33 and it's snowing. So, okay, so what you were just saying there, I was actually looking at, I was waiting for my dog to. I love I love the stories, how a customer, just listen to this headline. Tell me this isn't bait. Customer pays $3,000 for RTX 5090 on Amazon, but receives detergent instead. Refund refused. So it makes it sound like Amazon's to blame, right? But then you get in there and of course it's because people are buying it off Amazon Marketplace, not through Amazon. Gotta love it. Gotta be careful where you're buying things, people. You gotta be careful. What did I see? There was a story here. There it is right there. Must be what Penguin was talking about. Xbox partner preview showcase set for this week. Microsoft promises new reveals. I want more information on Project Helix. I want more information on that. We still need some information about the PC part of things. I want clarification because people are already off spreading the word, and I think the word is wrong. There's no confirmation, but people hear PC gaming and they're like, oh, that means Steam. I need to know. I want more information. There's also stories going around that it's going to be more powerful than a 5090. Like, where do these stories come from? How are you going to sell a console that's $1,000 that has more power than a video card that's twice as much as that by itself? It doesn't make any sense. So I would like more information on Project Helix. Clear the water, clear the air. Give us some facts so people will stop just running their mouths about shit it's not true. Yeah, I'll tell you what. But if it had the power of a 5090 and people are still complaining about the price of the console, they don't deserve the console. Then there's no hope for console gamers at all. They're lost. They're a lost hope. Oh man. It was 93 yesterday. Today's 46. Jesus Christ. It needs some work. I don't understand how you have two different types of gunplay on the same game. Black Ops has crazy bullet drop, but regular Warzone remains unchanged. Is weird. That is weird. I love the bullet drop. I think that's fantastic. I mean, that's, that people want to call Call of Duty a mil-sim game. Like, it's not even close to a mil-sim. This makes it a little closer, but it's still not a mil-sim game. But the bullet drop is great. Now you have to, like, seriously, like, you got to have the good gunplay now. Especially on sniper rifles. Hell yeah. I hear the biggest complaint right now that from all ranges of gameplay, from potato to pro, that everyone's complaining about the armor. The gold armor is just like stupid. And the map, the biggest complaint I hear about the map is too much water, and I agree. There's a lot of water, too much of it. I mean, most maps they have a river that runs through, or they have an ocean or something along the like one side of the map. But this is like weird. It's a bunch of little islands in all water around. It's just very strange to me. It looks more like a battlefield map for boat warfare than it does Call of Duty. They need to fill that water in. One big river running through it is all you really need. You keep that shit. The snow we got driving through Ohio was enough to hold me over for a couple of years. Oh, yeah. Played solo last night for a game. It seemed okay. I'll take the bullet drop, but snipers dropped significantly at 100 meters. Yeah, all the rifles were dropping ridiculously at 100 yards. There's some guns where with the tracer fire, it just seems like the bullets were just like slow. Like I'm watching my shots and like I feel like 10 shots left my gun in a hurry. And as you watch each individual shot, they're just like, It's like they lost momentum the further they went, but they stayed at the same height. It was really weird, man. So I'm with you. Keep seeing ads for Off the Grid. People still play that game. Yes. And I think the last one I saw, didn't they do another political skin of some sort? Like, I just don't get it, man. I completely forgot about that game until that's funny. I saw it a couple days ago. They released, there was like, hey, never a better time to drop in Off the Grid right now. There's a new skin. And I think it was some political nonsense. I don't know. That's funny. Oh man, that was a weird game. It was a good idea. It was all right. But I think they screwed themselves and they made it TPP. I really do. It was a cool idea, but again, I mean, again, I'm the old school gamer. I'm seeing that. I mean, as we go on, we've had conversations about this. It seems like TPP is coming back. It's like bad. It's like bad. I'm hearing rumors, and we've talked about this before. There's rumors that SOCOM might come back in some form. I don't know if I personally don't think SOCOM could come back in as a TPP game. But then I look and I see that like TPP stuff is coming back. I blame the Asian market for that, but TPP competitive stuff, PvP, TPP, it's like on its way back. I thought it was on its way out, but it's coming back. So I don't know. Maybe SOCOM could make a return and do well, but I don't know. It's so hard to tell. Made all the bullets feel like paintballs. Yeah, yes. Subnute, good afternoon. How are you? Good to have you here. I'm dragging my feet until Friday, basically. I went through and I deleted a bunch of games that have just been sitting there that I'm never going to touch again, never going to finish. I got rid of all kinds of stuff. So I'm ready. My hard drive is ready, man. I keep my hard drive. They say for SSDs, you want to keep them at 75% or lower. I keep mine lower than that. Mine currently, let's see, out of a 2 terabyte drive, I got 760 gigs free. I'm at right around like 60%. Not even that. 55, 60%, somewhere in that neighborhood. I posted that. One of my favorite games of all time. What game? Off the Grid? What did you post? There you go. There's a partner preview. What do we got here? On March 20th, updates from Stranger Than Heaven, The Expanse, Stalker 2. That's not a new game. New reveals and more. All right, cool. I guess we'll be watching that on Thursday since we don't have anything else to do. We'll do that. Oh, about SOCOM? Yeah. The same day you posted, I think was it Friday, I was seeing stuff online as well. But yeah, it was a great game. But as esports started to come into the fray and people started becoming way and way more competitive, those games started to fall off, and a lot had to do with TPP. A lot of it had to do with TPP. It wasn't competitive anymore. But I mean, games like Fortnite have shown us that there is a market for competitive or TPP. So I don't know. We'll see. Only time will tell. The only way I'm going to play it though is if it comes to PC. But even then, I'd probably just check it out. I don't know if I'd actually like play. The wife says hi. Text her back real quick. Okay. Hi. Let's see. What's happening today in my life? What's going on in my world? Today is the first day that my daughter hasn't had to work in a few days. She is making us dinner tonight. The last time she made dinner, it was really, really good. Really, really good. This little girl is like, I don't know. She's good at everything. She really is. She's really good at everything. She gave up soccer this year, which was kind of sad. My wife had a really hard time with it. She's been playing soccer since she was like 4. But she decided that she had to cut something because she likes her job and she wants to continue getting good grades in school. So she had to cut something. So she decided that she'd rather work her job than play soccer this year. So, and I support, any decision that she makes to a certain extent. So, yeah, she's a hustler. She's a hustler, baby. She's getting better at driving. Yeah, it's just nice. Like the wife and I really are starting to feel like empty nesters because we don't ever see our boys. They're gone. They're either gone or sleeping. And our daughter is either at school or work, it seems like. And then we get maybe 2 days a week where we get to see her for a little bit. But like the wife and I, we've been meeting dinner by ourselves, mostly going off doing things by ourselves. It's crazy. but we still live in a big ass house. we want to downgrade that. We would keep looking at each other every time we're doing any type of project in the house. And we're like, man, we really need to downsize. There's just a lot of maintenance in this house. We don't really need a big house anymore. These guys are the boys are about to move out, get their own place together. The daughter is about to graduate. She's got another year of school and then she's off to college. I would love to have a small house. I would love to. I just need an office. Just give me an office so I can continue doing this from time to time. But yeah, life's about to change in the next year, 2 years. Life's going to change significantly for us. As I say, but the boys get a place with each other. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards because I understand it's a little more expensive, living cost expensive, things like that. But there's 3 of them, and they're all in their 20s. I think they can handle it. So I've been pushing them in that direction. Now my youngest son is working on another job right now, and then he'll be set. But we've been kind of pushing them into that direction. Change is good. Change is always good. Well, for the most part, change is good. Get in a rut, change everything, change things, and then help you get out of that rut. Oh, then they have each other as they take the step. Exactly. Just curious, what is the average rent in your state? I have no idea. I have no clue. I think we looked at it. Where I was going to try to help them is I think it was like $1,300, $1,500 a month, and that was for a 3-bedroom apartment. Average rent in Michigan is approximately $1,400 to $1,500. So yeah, rental costs generally range from about $1,100 for a 1-bedroom to $1,400-$1,500 for a 2-bedroom. So I guess the $1,500 for a 3-bedroom's pretty solid. But that's in the Ann Arbor and Detroit market. They're a little higher. They're a little higher end. We're kind of out in the sticks. So especially Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor is kind of a money area there. But yeah, this is all saying right around $1,400-$1,500 a month. Meeting just showed. Be back. All right. Have a good time. 3-bedroom, that's over $2K here easily. Yeah. Same around me, depending on what city, of course. Keep telling Wolfie that you got to keep changing to grow. That's right. Yeah. Same. Anything with 3-bedroom is top dollar. Yeah. But I figure that the 3 of them, you get a 3-bedroom. I mean, even if it was $2,000 and then you add in, what do you think? Another $800 for utilities, split 3 ways. They should be able to handle that. I bought my first house when I was 23. I think it was 23. So that sounds about right. 3-bedroom is 14 to 15 here in Bama too, but the house we're renting is only 13. That's a good deal, dude. You guys are good. Got lucky finance? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, so we got a lot going on this year. There are a lot of changes are going to take place here. It's nice. It's nice watching these kids grow up and go out on their own and find their way in life. There's only 12 when we moved in almost 4 years ago. Oh, so you guys have like a year lease or something like that, and then they just every year have to sign a new one, or do you multiple year? So you're saying in 4 years it's only raised $100 a month? That's not too bad. Too bad. I think we're right around that for this fucking house we live in. This is a 3-bedroom, but it's got a lot more. It's almost 3,000 square foot, and we got 1.3 acres of land, and so I mean, this house has actually doubled in value since we bought it 7 years ago. Actually, I think it's almost tripled. Last we looked, I think it almost tripled. So now we got a plan to sell this thing. Try to sell this before the market crashes. We'll rent ourselves a 2-bedroom for maybe a year or two until we're ready to leave. Get that money. Fuck bitches, get money. Getting that first apartment is a great feeling. Yes. But you're still in Alabama. Just a reminder, you pay really, really good rent, but you're in Alabama. That's funny. We've signed 2 renewals since moving in, and each has had a $50 bump. Should have signed again back in August, but they never sent it over. I gotcha. That's because they intentionally want to raise it $200 a month on you, and you just don't know it yet. That's what they're gonna do. All right. My wife's funny. Could be worse. Could be in Mississippi. Could be in Michigan. What are you talking about, Mississippi? You could be up here in the frozen tundra. All right. I've officially run out of things to talk about. So, again, this week, everything hinges on Friday. Friday is the day. The last day of the week is the day that's going to kickstart us into stardom. All eyes. Oh, one friend is playing this game. Let's look. What friend? Who are my friends, friend? There it is. Charm is playing PUBG. Free to Escape's playing Disney Plus. Who's playing it? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't know that person. Skate Eric's playing PUBG. Let's go. Hey, does anybody know who Springy Quasar is? Springy Quasar 46. Is that anybody here? I've had this guy in my Xbox friends list forever, and I have no idea who this person is. I have no idea where they came from. We don't really play the same games. I don't know who that is. Springy Quasar. I don't know. I must have met them during PUBG days back in the day. I don't know. I have so many Xbox friends. Most of them aren't even online anymore. I have some Xbox friends from, let's see, if you look at them, let's see. When they don't have a date, like they were last online, so many, yeah. Then you know they're a long time ago. I have someone on here, one of my, Cyrus the Virus right there. This guy has been one of my friends since the incarnation of Xbox Live. But this person hasn't been online in probably 10 years. So I have a lot of friends in here that they probably don't, that account probably doesn't even exist anymore. But because I haven't deleted them, it stays on there. Oh, there's Honda. There's this Honda guy. What up, man? I was just talking about you, dude. Click on them, see if they have mutual friends. Let's see. Ring a ding a ling. It doesn't work that way. Open profile. There we go. Let's try that. 68 friends, 23 following. Plays a lot of Valorant, Minecraft, Battlefield, War Thunder, Arc Raiders, Ready or Not, Rainbow Six Siege, Stalker 2. All games I pretty much don't play. All Overwatch, Roblox, the finals. I don't know who this person is. Maybe they were friends with one of my kids or something way back when they played games. I don't know. Curious. Okay. Either way. From Conair? Yes, exactly from Conair. I've been out running around looking for a new headset. IEMs, brother. Are you sitting at a desk, or do you really have like a need for a headset? I don't recommend headsets. I would get a good pair of IEMs and a good mic. You have to have a gaming headset. Okay. All right. I would recommend HyperX. HyperX. I have the older Alpha, the Alpha Cloud. This is the all black version. The HyperX has probably the best microphones in the business. I know a lot of people here like Steel Series and then the Astros, but the Astros, I don't know. I think the Astros kind of fell off. So, I mean, I recommend HyperX, but I don't use gaming headsets anymore. I only use this headset when I'm like the wife and I are playing at the same time, and I'm playing with you guys, but I don't want to have to keep popping these out of my ear, so I can have the cup over my ear or not. As I very rarely use this anymore, but if you have the capability, I highly recommend going with a good set of IEMs. They will hands down smoke any gaming headset out there, and then get yourself a really good microphone. Last thing, I'm selling a bunch of shit, and before I put this on eBay, if anybody is looking to up their game, I was gonna see if Big Al Mac wanted it, but I don't think he's interested in PC gaming at all. So I don't know. But RTX 4070 was in my gaming PC for about a year and a half. Never overclocked. Really good shape. Have the box with everything in it. Trying to sell it for $400. I see they're going for about $500 on eBay. So if anyone's interested, let me know. But no harm, no foul. Just curious if anybody is interested in something like this. But I thought this would be a perfect for Big Al Mac. He just needs a CPU upgrade as well, and he's gaming. But I don't think he wants to get into PC gaming. So that goes over here to the side for Meow. Are they on Amazon? Yes. Yes, they are. Nova Pro Steel Series has IEMs too. Yes. I think you can actually get certain IEMs that have the microphone actually is attached to this somehow, and it comes out the side. This one had a separate cable that has a microphone. I haven't tested it, but I don't know. Maybe you like that. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should try the microphone that came with this and see how that works compared to this. I mean, I think this right here would beat it more than likely, but just to test it out. Yeah, if you want the, let's see. Oh shit, they got the Cloud 3s now. Well, these bad motherfuckers. The Cloud 3 wired gaming headset is $65. This is the newest version. And these actually look really nice. Wow. Oh, it has a volume control now. It has a mute button. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Microphone still detaches. There you go. Try that. That's the HyperX Cloud 3s. I've not personally listened to them. And that's for the black one. But I could tell you the older ones. I had the Cloud Alphas. I don't know. They got to be 4 or 5 years old now. I still have the red ones before that, and those are probably 10 years old now. They work so good. So there you go. I was trying to find those, put it in the chat. I saw them the other day. The Alpha 3s or the Cloud 3s, yeah. Those are good ones. That only took me to the big black bass guy on the bed. Getting naked. What? You're hilarious. You're hilarious, man. I swear Mark has that photo on his wall. Probably. That's probably what he's looking at. He looked up instead of at his screen. He's like, wait a second, this isn't the right link. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm looking at those right now. The SC215s. $110. That's not bad. I mean, you're gonna pay that for a mid-quality gaming headset anyhow. How those work for you, man? Right next to the Kramer one, yes. You have Kramer and Costanza next to each other, right? I assume. The one he did for, was it Valentine's Day? Same one they used when I did when I did live vocals. I love them. Okay. Yeah, I might have to check those out too. I like the pair I have, but I mean they were kind of a starter set for me, a starter one. And now that I'm definitely in the I'm in the IEM games. I'm in the IEM game from now on. I'm definitely gonna be trying out some other ones. So on the couch, yeah, on the couch. Yeah. I also I want those pictures in some form to put if and when I get my office to my stream room, I want both of those pictures on the wall behind me. And then has anybody ever seen Schitt's Creek? I want the big portrait, the family portrait. Oh, that hurt. It reminded me. I hurt my shoulder yesterday and it hurt so bad. So I've been trying not to use this arm. Oh, I did something. I just pulled it again. Oh God, that hurts. Oh man, it sucks getting older, doesn't it? All right. So it's probably going to be a slow week. Okay. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a slow week, but come Friday, it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild up in this bitch. The greatest game ever made is getting a huge update. Ever made is getting a huge update. So all eyes are on Friday at this point. And I'm hoping the update drops early in the morning. I think most of them do. I think they're usually like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So by the time I'm ready to stream, it's ready to rock and roll. Build an anticipation, nice and slow. Hell yeah. There's just nothing else I can do. Like we've watched all the dev streams. There's nothing. I'm trying to get into their creator program, but they were supposed to talk about it and they haven't said anything about it yet. But this was something they talked about doing back in December. So I don't know if they're pushing the creator program down the road or if they're waiting until Friday when the game releases to let people in. I don't know what's going on just yet, but I keep saying if they give me a reason to play, I would love to be involved with them. Yeah, and I have to work. No! Shit your pants or calling sick. First day back too, but it may rain. So we're talking Friday and Saturday streams now. Okay. Not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably just running my mouth like I'm doing right now. Wednesday, we got a bunch of Hitman shit coming out. So for all the Hitman fans, a new plethora of things to do. We'll be making some videos that day as well for Hitman. Thursday is my affiliate 5-year affiliate anniversary. So we got to find something to do that day as well. But all eyes are on Friday. Friday is where it's at. First day back to you, but it may rain. To the golf course. Sorry, boys, that's rough. I know. It'll still be snowing here. let me look at oh god damn fuck. All right. Yeah, snow all day today. Fantastic. Tomorrow 47, Wednesday 58, Thursday 54. It's going to rain all day long. That's definitely going to be an indoor day. It looks like Wednesday might be a decent day for us to grill. Friday 36, Saturday 43, Sunday 55 with rain. So we're not going to really get back into the nice days. Temperature wise, it's going to be okay. Next week, dude, we're balling. Next week, Monday 59, Tuesday 60, Wednesday 62, 60. Yeah, I mean, then we get back into the 60s. So we just got to make it through this week, and then next week is going to be amazing. The thing that sucks is that I'm going to want to be outside, but gray zone is inside. So now I have a dilemma. I want to be outside, but gray zone is inside. See where the problem lies? Yes, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, thinking about breaking my leg at work. That should put me out a while. You're a bartender. How do you break your leg? Someone snapped me with a bar towel and broke my leg. I'm probably gonna lurk my ass off all week to keep this kid on track. I'm gonna be playing on Friday. Damn it! Garage stream with the door open. Best of both worlds. Yeah, those are out for now. Those are out. I have to do some upgrading. The computer that's out there now, it can't handle streaming. Period. So I guess I could like turn my phone on and have that going on. But so I was hoping that I was going to get some computers. I take used and abused computers here, and I beautify them, and then I get, I flip them. But I haven't had anybody, no one's dropped anything off in a while, so I don't have anything right now. But that was my next thing, is I was trying to build a computer to put in the garage for that purpose, because we're gonna have a lot of projects out in the garage this summer, and then the wife and we made like a nice little like hangout spot out there. So we're gonna be chilling. I got a TV that's going out there. I got to get a matter of fact, that reminds me, I got to get a hold of Big Al Mac. We were gonna put his TV on the wall, but we couldn't find any solid studs in the wall, which is scary. So he's just sitting on that. I'm gonna see, maybe I can get that from him. I can put that TV out in the garage. But long story short, if we can get everything going, then I would love to put some cameras out there, which I have. I have everything I need. I need a computer, and then I can start streaming from the garage, live from the garage. And I was thinking about putting a camera outside, out behind that, because we have a garage door that opens up, a single one that doesn't, it's just meant to be an easy access to the backyard. And I always have that fucker open. We got some lighting out there now. I'm building a patio. Yeah, we got a lot going on. So I would love to stream from the garage. And again, I've talked about this for a couple of years. I haven't had the ability to do it just yet. So, did you seriously just tell a cop he doesn't have any balls? I'd be careful. You're out of his jurisdiction, but I'm sure he knows people in your area. We have lots of stairs. I like that. I could drive the patrol car off an overpass, likely to get a few days off for that. Yeah, that's a good one. No balls. We would need to see the body cam. That's funny. Hangout spot with lots of fresh air. I put the old 55-inch on the curb. It was gone in an hour. Yes. Did it still work? Bro, put that in your bathroom. That's what I got. I got an old 55-inch Vizio that was up in our bedroom, and I replaced it with my 16-year-old plasma TV, which is also a 55-inch from 2009. We love that TV in our room now. So that other one's just been out in the garage. I'm gonna put that up on the wall, and we got a little spot out there. The wife wants me to build a pallet bar, little wet bar out there. It would be a dry bar for now, but so we have ideas for the garage, and the garage is full of shit from the wintertime, especially bottles. We hate taking bottles back in the wintertime. So that's gonna be my job in this week, is taking back by about $150 worth of fucking pop bottles. Beer cans, really. But yeah, there's some soda in there as well. Let me see how this promotion pans out first. There you go. Big Max, I can have it. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I didn't even have to ask. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the wall. I'm gonna rearrange my garage a little bit. We're gonna, one side will be for car stuff, and the other side will be for party stuff. I know all the cops here, and they are on my trivia team. There you go. We won Friday with 3 people, and this lady on the team of 12 asked how we won. Yes, it worked. Yes, it worked. If I had a small light spot poking through, was like the first smart TV, but super outdated. I gotcha. So that same with that Vizio, dude. That thing's from like 2013 or 14. And it's I mean, it was a smart TV, but like the apps haven't worked in like 10 years. So we just slapped a fucking cheap Roku on it, and it was perfect. It was a dumb smart TV. That's what I always say about my phone. Like these are pretty dumb smartphones, man. So yeah, same thing. We'll just stick the Roku on there, and we could just stream shit. It'd be great. We have an antenna for it as well. So basically, like in the fall when football starts up, I do watch football, and I will whenever we go out like to sports bars and shit like that. We go out for dinner. Football's always on, especially in the fall. But I don't really care about any other sports. I don't watch basketball. I don't watch anything. Football's fine. I told the wife that I was going to have it so that it plays old like 90s and early 2000 music videos. It just keeps looping music videos from that era. And she says, as long as you have Spice Girls in there, I'm in. Come over to my place, and I got fucking NSYNC playing on the TV. Surround sound. NSYNC and Britney. It's Britney, bitch. I just watched the Big Advance World Series Super Bowl. Yeah. But I got to do something with it, because it's just sitting on the floor in the garage, and I got to do something. So that was what I was doing yesterday. I was going through and slowly cleaning out my garage. I keep my garage organized for the most part, but then, over the wintertime, it's a catch-all for everything. I got a bunch of shit out there. I've been trying to sell these motorcycle helmets forever. I got some batteries out there I've been trying to get rid of. Facebook Marketplace sucks, dude. Sucks. The wife wants to have a garage sale, but problem is I have right now is everyone fucking runs like drives on my lawn, and then I spend the first part of spring trying to repair my lawn just for it to be ridden over, and then I have to start all over in the spring again. I just want to pave it. Just pave everything, dude. Watch all the major sports. Do you watch the slapping championships? Do you watch the power slaps? Is that considered a sport? If you have any local battery places, they should buy them off. Dude, they avoid them like the plague. They do not want to have anything to do. It's hard enough to return a battery. If you buy a battery, they don't want returns. Like you go to fucking AutoZone, O'Reilly's, fucking what's the other one? Advanced, whatever. If you buy a battery, they will not return them. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, they'll take cores because they're required to by law, I think is what it is. But if you buy one, they will not let you return them, man. It sucks. I have 2 GM side post batteries. And they're both like a year, maybe a year and a half old. We pulled them out of these. We junked these cars back in November. They've been sitting on battery tenders out in my garage. I went and checked them the other day. They're all, I have 2 car batteries and then I have 2 lawnmower batteries. They're all on tenders and they have been for months. And I'm trying to get rid of 3 of them. The 4th one is for my lawnmower. I just take it off in the wintertime. I can't give these fucking things away, man. It's crazy. I bought both batteries for like $130 each. And I got them priced at $50. Great shape. Like I said, year and a half old. They've always been taken care of. And I can't fucking sell them. I can't give these things away, dude. It's crazy. I'll stack my old ones from cars and sell them for like $10 a pop to the battery guys. Do you hear about the guy that bought a graphics card on eBay for like $5,000 and they ripped the chips out? Yeah. Yep. Dude, there's so much of that going on right now. There's so much of that going on. That I think it's scaring a lot of people off. I'm about to put this on eBay this afternoon if nobody's interested in this, and we'll see how this goes. But I saw the exact same one without a box. I had it in my cart or whatever. It sold for $520, I want to say. Exact same card and everything. So I'm hoping to get that out of it. But I mean, I'm happy with $400. Yard sell, they will sell maybe. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna end up having to do is doing a garage sale this summer, and I'm just gonna have to just be happy with with my torn up yard. But we have so much shit we got to get rid of. Our spring cleaning starts. We were supposed to do it this weekend. My wife's taking my daughter all Saturday for a girls' day to get prom dresses and do some shopping at the mall and all that shit. So Sunday, if we get an opportunity, we have to go through our attic, and then we have a storage area in our hallway that we have to go through. And we got to start getting rid of some shit. It's time. It's time, dude. Someone grab that 4070 update, that PC or a perfect start to build one. I was gonna recommend Big Al Mac, something like his computer I think would be okay. I had to double check all the stats, but I think he'd be okay, and he could start PC gaming if he did a CPU upgrade and a GPU upgrade. And I think that would have been perfect for him. But I don't know if he wants to get. I don't think he wants to get into PC gaming. I'm not really sure, so we'll see. I don't think that's a thing. Metal Josh, I think this would be. Oh, never mind. He can't. I don't think he could fit this in his case. Metal Josh could definitely use this, especially if he's going to get into Gray Zone, and he wants to see the light. This will get him into 1440 gaming. There's a handful of people here that I know could use the update. Mark for Life could definitely use the update. On the fence with it. Do it. I'm just thinking Gray Zone. If you're on anything lower than like a 4060, I would say it's probably time to update. Time to update. Peer pressure. Because I started doing that the other day. I'm like, okay, so I know he's on AM4 platform. I'm like, what would he need to upgrade his shit? So I was looking that you can't find my chip anymore. Just they don't exist. And if you find them, they're very, very expensive. So I'm like, okay, so what's the next step? Like a 5700 X3D? But you can't find those either. It looks like the only ones that you could find right now are the 5500 X3Ds, and they go for about $225. $5070 bitches, that's right. Ryzen 7 5700X, what I'm currently using. Okay. and you're running that with your 5070. So, I mean, maybe that would be, can we find him? Maybe we can find him in a 5800X, not the 3D version, but the 50, because I think that's the best one that you can find with, besides the X3D, the 5800X, I think is the biggest and baddest currently. They have an XT. I don't know what the difference between an X and an XT is. Oh, higher clock speeds. 215 for a XT. There you go. Yeah, $200 for $200 through Amazon. Is this through Amazon or is this through Rip Me Off Central? Yeah, $200. So I think that'd be a good jump there for him. Go the 5800 XT and the 4070, and he'd be balling. 5950. I think that's a little too much, especially for gaming. Is the 5950 a 16 core, or is it threads? I thought that was the threads. Let's see. Let's have a look. See. It is 16 core, 32 thread. Yeah, for gaming, effective speed 1%. It's 1% faster by the 5800 XT. It is 2% faster in memory. 0% fast. It's identical to the overclock score. But the 64 core, it does score higher there. So for like a workstation, this would be perfect. But for gaming, I think the 5800 XT would probably be the better one. And also the heat that's coming off that fucker, dude. The amount of heat coming off that, I don't know if it'd be worth it. Crack, no bottleneck either. Should come with a CPU cooler too sometimes. 16 core, 32 thread. Have my daughter take care of that. Meatball sub today on a cold, rainy day. Hell yeah. I'm just looking at these, the differences here. Oh, and then he'd probably also have to upgrade his PSU. I think he'd be best off with the 5800 XT. But then he would have to get, does that come with a cooler? He's going to need a cooler regardless, so. Either way, I started looking into it for him. I see if it's something, but I don't know if it's something he's interested in doing. Oh, think about making egg salad. There you go. Hi, green peppers with my meatball sauce. Newegg's got it for 58 for 212. Yeah, the problem with Newegg is you got to fucking wait forever. So like it's 207 at Amazon, and you can have it. He can have it tomorrow. Oh yeah, they're doing that's $208, and he can get overnight shipping and have it tomorrow morning by 7 a.m. I love Amazon. I do. What was I just looking at? What the hell happened? Parts will be lovely. Honda needs to sell his old gaming PC he was using before he built this one. Green peppers on a meatball sub. Post the specs in Discord. I mean, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, what are your specs, man? 6 p.m. Okay. Yeah, because you never know. Somebody in here might. I mean, I know. Peak just showed up and he needs a PC really bad, like really, really bad. He needs a PC. Mark for Life needs a PC. I'm just handpicking people out of here, and that's it. Everybody else has PC that I'm aware of. Rowdy's got a badass machine. Ink's got a badass machine. Smokey's got a nice machine. Honda's got a badass machine. Free's got a nice machine. Boo, I don't know about you. Mark for Life, we're working on you. But there's also, is for everyone here that has a nice computer, there's also people that have some older stuff that needs to be upgraded. So you need a Reese's Pieces. I have 2 Mobos. I have no use for it. Pay for shipping. Someone can have them. Will you send me? Will you DM me the specs on them, or just give me the model numbers just so I know what I'm working with? But I would gladly send you some money to send those my way. Again, motherboards are my problem. I have processors. I have shit laying around. I need Mobos. Guess I need to upgrade. You don't need to upgrade. I'm giving you shit. You and I both, we have mid-grade PCs. The 5060s are your entry level. Your 5070s are your mid-grade. Your 5080s are your high gaming machines. And then the 5090s are your God tier. There's 4 tiers. So we're middle of the road. But like Rowdy, I think he's running a 5080. Ink and Skin, I'm pretty sure he's running a 5080 or a 5070 Ti maybe. So he's, you know, who else? Honda's running a 5080. So the thing that we need, Smokey, we need an upgrade to AM5. We need the AM5 upgrade. And that's what I'm looking at. I keep seeing these fucking deals and I just got to jump on one of them, but with all the projects and shit we got going on right now, all the things that are happening right now, it's just not a good time for it. And when I say need, it's not a need, it's a want. It really is. My game PC is just perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Could I upgrade it and squeeze some more FPS out of it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I need to? No, it's not a need. It's a want. Ink's got the 5080. See, that's what I'm saying. Not to diminish what you have, Smokey, but we are mid-grade. And I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. Your old PC is a Ryzen 7 7700X with 32 gig of RAM. That's what I was using. Okay. Okay. Now, does that come with or without a video card? Yeah, this 5080 is a monster. Yes. Take pics tonight for you, son. Okay, thank you. I would wind up getting whatever the best graphics card is. Yeah, at $3,000, you too could have a 5090. I'd wait though, man. You don't want to pay. You don't want to pay that for it. MSRP, I think, is $1,900. $1,999. God tier sounds good. Give me 14 of them. Boy, I hope you're giving one of them away. This PC build I have cost me $3,800. Yeah, well worth it too, man. Money well spent. Yes, we do. I keep stalking Micro Center. Just got to pull the trigger. I'm the same way, dude. And it seems like every week there's somebody else is selling another like bundled deal. But that one at Micro Center, was it like right around $1,000, dude? That's a good deal. I mean, a year ago, I'd be like, dude, you're out of your mind. But with the way that the DDR5 is right now, yeah, I mean, you're not going to get around that. Oh, that one's got the 4060 in it. Okay. That's what I'm running right now. So yeah, you must have like my son, 2 of my kids, they bought, one of them built his, the other one got a pre-built and they're on 7700X, just like that, and they got 4060. One of them got a 4060 Ti, the other one's got a 4060 standard. Yeah, that's a good combo. That's a good computer there. So I'm running 7700X with 64 gig RAM and the 7900 XT GPU. Got it. I posted something the other day about AMD's getting FSR 4.1 or something like that. It's supposed to be a pretty big update for AMD. I'm not familiar. There's only a couple of guys, Free and Louis, I think, are on AMD video cards. Did that make a difference for you, Free? Did that help? Did that help any of your games out? I haven't used FSR since the Series X. Some games had FSR on them. Yeah, it's only on the newer card. Oh, got it. Okay. Part of the reason why I bought the Blackwell is because, you know, next month we're getting the 6X frame generation, which I think is going to be huge. And then we're getting DLSS 5 in the fall, which is going to be fucking awesome. Awesome, man. I can't wait. So I'm glad I updated when I did. I am. I'm very happy with my update. Now you guys got me all excited about you guys talking computer stuff here. Now I want to go out in the garage and start building another one. All right. I hear something going on in my living room or my kitchen. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm looking at I'm looking at shit right now. I just got to think. The legendary AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D. That would be kind of like where I want to jump. It is on sale right now on Amazon, of course. $420. It's calling me, guys. It's calling me. What was that? What was that? What was that Micro Center deal again? What was the Micro Center deal? Didn't it come with a 98? Was it a 9850? That's hard, man. So for the 9800 X3D for 420, then you still got to get a motherboard. You got to get RAM. RAM's the most expensive. Motherboard, I mean, for something like that, I would definitely want to get a nicer. I wouldn't want to get like an entry level. So I want to spend probably $200 on a motherboard. So we're talking 620 at that point. So then it's all about RAM. $99.50 X3D. I mean, I might jump into something like that too. The X3D really is more for gaming. So even though it's more of like a workstation CPU, being an X3D, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. All we need now is for RAM prices to come back down, and I think a lot of us would just start jumping on it. Big Almac's not in the kitchen. Nobody was in there. It was just the dog. I don't know if she's gaining weight or what. She just sometimes when she walks around, it just sounds like there's somebody in the house. It's weird. I think you can mod the card so it can run FSR 4 on the older hardware, but 3.1 does pretty good. I got you. Sell the other one, it's basically free. The first gen X3D sucked with the second CCD that doesn't have the 3D cache. It fixed many issues with the 9000 series. Oh yeah, absolutely it did. Yes. So I'd be going from a 5800. Here you go. 5800 X3D to the 98 X3D. Let's see. Yeah, I mean that's pretty big. We go from. So I would like to see the list of processors that are faster than this, but I assume it's all AM5 anyhow, newer generation with Intel. But apparently the 5800 X3D is ranked 80. So there's 79 other processors that are faster than this. That's crazy to me. The 9800 X3D is ranked 9th, and you get a 22% bump in speed, 34% in average score across the memory and the cores. Yeah, 50% in the 8 core. That's crazy, man. Overclock score 30% higher. Value and sentiment, much higher market share, obviously. 5800 X3Ds were hard to come by. Yeah, that's a nice jump. And I bought my 5800 X3D. I bought that in 22, second quarter of 22. I built that the summer that we were really big in the DMZ. We had a really good couple of months, and it basically bought me a new computer, which was awesome. Awesome. The 9800 has been out since 24. So how about we change this to oh wow, that's the fastest. The rest of them are all Intels. Interesting. The 9950 X3D is 26th place. So right now, currently, and this is on user benchmark, the 9800 X3D is number 9. It's the only Ryzen in the top 10. That's wild, man. Wild. Number one was the 14 something. It was the 14900 KS, which all the 149s are all top three. There's a K, a KF, and a KS. Honda is running the Ryzen 9850 X3D with my 5080 and is great. Yes. That's what I'm looking at right here. The 9800 X3D would be a nice jump. It says it retails. Oh, it's on sale right now for $420. That's right. So anyhow. Yeah, Honda, I'm jelly, dude. That's a nice setup you got there. I am jelly. But again, I'm happy with what I got. I'm not complaining at all. You know what's crazy to me though? The guys that buy the 5090s, the 49s, the 5090s to play COD with all their settings on low just to get like 300 frames. Yeah, I get almost 350 frames on Gray Zone at 1440p. Yeah, that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. What DLSS are you using? Are you using 4.5? Are you going performance? Or are you going quality? What upscaling technique do you use? I'm curious. I go performance, try to get that 4.5 out of there, even though it's not technically 4.5 because they're not, yeah. You haven't touched anything yet? Okay. So what is default then? Is it TSR? Is FSR or TSR? Is that what's standard? What's default on Gray Zone? I don't remember. I had to change it and I always put them on DLSS, but definitely got to adjust settings when you get in game. Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you're going to want to turn down. I have my settings in Gray Zone. I think they're pinned in there. You might want to take a look at that. You can get more frames. You even if you have a really good video card, you still want to fine tune that game. There you go. Yeah, it's pinned. I put them in there as recent as June 4th. June 4th. Let's see what do I put. I need to update these as well because they're not the same anymore. Yeah, because back then I was running DLSS quality with 2x frame gen. I think I have auto frame gen auto, and I run performance now. So I need to update those, which I will. I'll give you some better settings. Yeah, that was back on the 4070. I've changed them since then, so I need to put the better settings up for you guys. More recent, I guess you'd say. They still work pretty well from card to card, but there's definitely some things that have changed. Frame generation is something that you don't typically want to run in a game like this, but yeah, I don't really notice a whole lot of input latency, and it does help. It does help with the game in certain areas. But I leave it on auto, so it automatically does it when it goes under a certain frame, an FPS. So it's not always 2x. I want to get a new screen, but the OLED is expensive. It is, yes. I don't think that's anything I'll be getting anytime soon. I will be due for another screen probably in the next year, but I think right now I'm still happy with what I've got here. Oh man. Can hear the garbage truck behind me. All right, so I'm looking to see if there's any new games. I'm really I'm kind of over Game Pass right now. There's really hasn't been anything good this year. We got High on Life 2, which ended up kind of being kind of a meh game. Star Wars Outlaws, having that come to Game Pass was nice, but again, it's not a new game. That's an older game that I could have got cheap anyhow. Roadside Research is a fun game, but we get updates late on this platform. And then it was only like $15 to begin with. So again, I'm not really, I don't know. I might end up canceling Game Pass after this year if we don't get anything good on here. But like the last thing that they updated us with was on Friday, I want to say. It is a game that came out 7 years ago. It's an indie game that came out 7 years ago. That's the most recent game we got. Before that, it was a kid's game, Gabby's Dollhouse, Construction Simulator, Planet of Lana 2. I mean, it's just, they're not really putting anything on Game Pass anymore. Kind of bummed. Kind of bummed, man. And then next week, or this Thursday, Crime Scene Cleaner is getting a big update, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to see the update that day. And it's hard to get information on Game Pass as well. Like, when was the most recent update? What update, what did it contain? Things like that. I have to go to Steam and try to compare versions to figure out what version I'm actually playing on Game Pass. So I'm kind of over Game Pass. That's kind of where I'm at. Game Pass got canceled. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, So it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do. Cause I mean, they got rid of Phil and this new lady steps in to shake up the industry or whatever. But now they're going back to like focusing on console for now, right? Which I don't think they weren't going to do anyhow. But like, again, last generation of console. But then they're dropping the ball on Game Pass now. So it's like, I don't like, no matter what they say they're going to do, they constantly let us down. It's kind of a bummer. Nothing good coming to Game Pass, and we know there's a console coming, but we still don't have much information on that except a lot of rumors. So and this is where I think it's going to go, if it's going to play PC games via PC Game Pass, they got to do better, because there's no reason people are going to buy this console to play PC games via Game Pass, not Steam. And you know what I'm saying? They're going to play worse versions of the game they could play on Steam. So I don't know. I need more information. But right now I'm still on the side of the fence that thinks Steam is not going to be obtainable on the next console. Unless they charge $1,500 for the damn thing. I don't see how that's viable for them, but I don't know. So the big preview thing is on Thursday, I do believe, and we might have to watch that live just because we don't have anything else going on that day. Maybe we'll get some more answers on the new console. What do you guys think? You think we'll get more information, or do you think we're going to be waiting until fall to get more? Because I mean, if they're not bringing the console out this year and it's going to be next year, which means unless everything changes, it's going to release in the fall of next year. So we're talking a year and a half away before this thing drops. How much information do you think they're going to give us this year? Probably not much. We're probably looking at a year from now before they start dropping serious information on us. And I'm telling you, they're going to leave that in their back pocket. They're only saying PC games right now so that you think what you think. And then later next year, they're going to be like, oh yeah, it's not Steam. We never said Steam. You're going to have access to PC Game Pass via our console. I don't know. I think he said is that the current rumors, $900 to $1,200? That makes sense. But that's only if you're locked in their ecosystem. If they're going to release a high-end console that also doubles as a PC and allow you to buy games on somebody else's ecosphere in somebody else's world, it's going to cost you more money, because they're not going to sell you something that they're going to lose money on just so you can go buy games someplace else. Uh, so if it's around $1,000, you're going to be locked into Xbox ecosystem, 100%. Geeky gadgets. God damn, I had to click 1,000 things just to get in here. Okay, so what is this saying? Promises to deliver unmatched performance. Okay, so this is clickbait. This is what I was talking about. Early benchmarks. Who has benchmarks? Who has benchmarks on this? That's lie. Rivals NVIDIA's RTX 5080 and rasterization, and it even surpasses an RTX 5090 in ray tracing. See, like that's all bullshit. Nobody has the specs on this thing yet. That's clickbait. Okay. I wouldn't believe anything that you see on that. That's the one I was talking about when I first started today. Is like there's a story going around, there's a rumor going around that it's going to be as powerful as a 5090. No way in hell. No way in hell. It's all right, Smo. It's not your fault. There's no, you can't have benchmarks on something that's not out yet. That's the thing. So what they're doing is they're going based off of what the RMDA technology is. They're taking that and they're making something. They're putting numbers together. But there's no you can't put benchmarks on something that's not released yet. But I mean, if that was true, $1,000 console that right there, I take my money right now. Take my money right now. I'll pre-order that thing right this second if you're going to tell me that console is as powerful as a 5090, even if it comes out 3 years from now. I take my money. No way in hell. The Steam Machine is going to sell for the same, and the Steam Machine is nowhere near that. The Steam Machine is a closer benchmark to that, and that thing is saying that it's going to basically it's a Steam Deck. That's basically what it is. It's going to have the power very similar to what the Steam Deck does. All games are going to run a minimum of 1080p at 30 frames, like the Steam Deck does. Some games will run higher than that, but at minimum, that's what they're trying to get. And if that thing's selling for $1,000, there's no way Xbox is going to be selling theirs for the same price. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was shopping. I'm shopping right now. Going to Micro Center. Oh, it's still in the cart. I still have it in the cart from last time I was here. Verifying I'm a human. Oh, they took it out of the cart. It's no longer available. Son of a bitch. Top deals. PC parts. Processors and CPUs. See, look, the 9800 X3D is $450 at Micro Center, where it's $420 right now. AMD bundles. Here we go. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. That's actually a pretty good deal there. All right, we got to find, scroll to the bottom. There we go. There we go. There we go. So the not here. Let's look at this together. All right, so we have right here for $950 the 9950 X3D with an X870 motherboard and 32 gigs of G-Skill RAM. Not a fan of G-Skill, but still, that's a great upgrade right there for $1,000. You can upgrade the motherboard. Oh, so that's cool. So then you can take this and you can upgrade a couple different things. If you want a better motherboard, this one will cost you $12. Here's one, $650. Get you a 9900X, not the 3D, but for $650, dude, that's solid. That's a pretty good upgrade there, especially for RAM prices the way they are right now. Then we get into thread rippers. Don't look at thread rippers. This isn't for us. Thread rippers are not for us, guys. These are awesome, but they're not for us. They're not made for us. This is what we're looking for right here. I don't care about Wi-Fi. I don't use Wi-Fi in computers. So it'll be ready to pick up in 18 minutes. I got to get going. Shit, I got an hour drive. So this is what I'm looking at right here. So is this the same one you're looking at, Smoke? I thought it was a different I thought it was a 9850 or 9850. DDR5 is 6000, so that's good. All right, so that's what I'm looking at right there. Meatball's warming me up nicely. Nice. With your bell pepper, you you son of a bitch. Oh shit, the wife. Quick, get it off the screen. We're looking at this for Big Al Mac. That's what we're doing. Yeah. We're looking at a new processor for Big Al Mac. That's what we're looking at. Honda says that's the package she got. Is it? You got yourself a nice package there, Honda. Yeah. Yeah, it's worth $700, I thought, for the 9850 X3D. Bad time for the wife to pop in. I know. I mean, it probably went up in price. I had one in my cart and it no longer available, but I mean, I also put that in my cart like a month ago, so it makes sense that it'd be gone. But I don't think this is a bad. I don't think it's a bad setup here. It's probably the cheapest way you're going to get yourself into DDR5 right now. Yeah, I got the 9850 X3D package. Okay, so yeah, this is. Oh, you got the 9850. Okay. Again, the 9950 ranked lower than the 9800, which is crazy to me. But I think is that opinion or is that actual speed on user benchmark? I think that's just users. RAM is so ugly. Yeah, it is. But you don't ever. My computer is buried back here, and you can't even see it. There's no RGB in it. It's now the DDR4 RAM that I have in there is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It actually has built-in RGB. It's amazing, but it's covered. Can't really see it, and I actually have it turned off anyhow. So if I were to swap things around, I'd probably put that in my wife's PC, and she'd be gaming. RAM is, yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. I'm having two conversations here. But yeah, the RAM is ugly. I would be forced to get I'd be forced to put it in a new case though, because right now I'm in a small form factor, so I have a mini ITX. It's like a quarter of the size of this board here. So I'd have to put it in a new case, but I have a new case out in the garage that would work. It's a full ATX, but it's a thinner case. So I can make it work. Then to slap my AOI on this bad boy, my Samsung 2 terabyte SSD Pro, and my 5070. We're we're off to the races here. Dave Plouffe, what's going on, man? How you doing? New case in that bundle, I'm good. Yes, exactly. You would not see the RAM depending on the CPU cooler you get because mine is covered. Yeah, I'm never really worried about RAM, and I'm not really worried about RGB. I don't really care. I used to do that stuff in the early 2000s with cold cathode lighting, the car lighting, the 12 volt shit. I put that in cases, and they'd have fluorescent lighting in their case. Yeah, it was fucking cool shit. I think I have an extra one out in the garage. I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Very, very, very well, very well. Hell yeah, hell yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, I'm not worried about RGB. I don't care. I'm more worried about performance, baby. You guys can't even see my PC, so there's not really much to show off. I have one PC on the side here. It's in an open case. It's just basically a rack, and people think that that's when they come over. They think that that's my PC. That's just the stream PC. It has a very small video card. It's just an GTX. Was it a 1650? I think. Just for streaming. That's all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did someone order something? Did the wife order me this stuff? There's no way. No, she didn't. Never mind. It's a fob for the Honda. It's a key fob for the Honda, that's all. I got excited. Dude, did we run out of music already? Oh, there's no music on the screen. I'm like, wait a second, I haven't heard the music in forever. All right, so I think that's the one. I'm gonna put it in the cart. Add to cart. Was I not supposed to? No, you're fine. I was talking about all this, and then I see someone order. I'm like, what? I'm being silly. Pay upon approval for Micro Center Insider credit card? Oh, no. Anyhow, that's enough of that nonsense. Oh, fuck. Oh, I moved wrong. Again. God damn it. Fuck. My arm's killing me, man. Did I ever post a pic of my PC in Discord? I can't remember. I don't remember. You might have. Yeah, post it again. Post a new one. Do you have a like a fog machine? You have a smoke machine or anything like that? I want you to bring the fog machine in, and I want you to just dust the underneath of it, just a little bit of fog coming up, and then take a picture. Like it's coming out of the smoke. Rest of the shoulder loot scan this weekend. Yes. I need to put some ice on it. The wife actually this morning, she's like, oh, there's a rice pack over here if you want to use that. I probably need to. Daughter is going to be home in a few minutes anyhow. I got to go wake up one of these kids and beat their ass for not cleaning the bathroom like they're supposed to. So I got to get moving. Oh, God damn my fucking shoulder. All right. Guys, thank you for being here. Sorry I was so late today. I'm gonna go kick some ass and take some names, and I already have their names, so it doesn't matter. But either way, look for a GoFundMe for this later today. That's what I'm working on next. But nope, we won't go down that road. Nope, we won't go down that road. Okay, yep. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Probably the same thing. We'll probably just sit around and talk shit, run our mouths a little bit. I'm going to go shovel some snow, apparently. So you guys all have a fantastic day. Thanks again for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow sometime. Peace out.